Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Sleep bank really had me today. So, Butterbean, I was thinking, saw something in the store that I liked, but I thought it would look so much better on you. Went ahead and bought it, because I want to see if I'm right. If you like it, okay, if you model it for me, let me know, Gala. Alright, well, let's see here. What did she buy me? A career jacket. I mean, those do look nice, but I don't got no pants. I need to find some pants. Yeah, I ended up laying down, going to sleep around 6 a.m. It's almost 8 p.m. now. I just got out of bed. As in, this is me like 10 minutes removed from getting out of bed. Good evening, since you 11, you've walked down that one check. Oh, the fresh air never fails to cheer me up. No. Fresh air is pretty nice. I gotta say, it is wild to me that back when I used to stay up all the time, so this was like, well, not stay up all the time, like stay up all night. This would have been like 2-3 years ago. I could pretty confidently go for a walk around like 1-2 in the morning and not encounter a soul. These days, I go for a walk around then, and usually I'll get to around basically where the bars are here, around 2 a.m. if I leave around 1. And it almost seems like that is when the bars are closing. It's like, really, guys? You could go back to closing at like midnight, 1 a.m. You don't need to stay open till 2 a.m. I mean, I'm sure they make a good bit of extra money staying open that extra hour, but it's so much more noisy. There's also considerably more police out driving around because, you know, the bars are just closing, so there's drunk idiots everywhere. Well, not everywhere. They tend to conglomerate around the bar, and then sometimes they'll leave in packs to wander around. And it's pretty obvious that they're intoxicated. Sparkles, thanks for chatting with me. What's the latest? Hi, superstar. You here to hang out with me? Not at the moment. I gotta find my money rock. And this ain't the money rock. But yeah, like, it is mildly annoying, not gonna lie. Because, like, part of the reason why I've always enjoyed going for walks that late at night, even living in a bigger city like I do now, is basically this city shuts down that time of night. There's basically no one out driving. There's, you know, there's usually no people out shouting, and like every night of the week except like basically Friday, Saturday night. You know, Friday, Saturday night are the 2 nights that it's really bad. Every other night of the week, it's fine. It's peaceful. You can close your eyes and forget that you're walking on concrete everywhere. Like, it's so nice. And then you get Friday, Saturday night, where, yeah, you can't do that until probably much later into the night, and it's like, I just want to be able to, you know, exist and actually feel nice while out on a walk, and not feel like living friggin' giant city. I don't like big cities. They're just not my jam. At least not big, loud cities. I wouldn't overly mind living in a bigger city if, like, there was less reliance on everybody having their own car and that kind of crap. You know? So basically, like, big European cities that never had their roads extended for cars, and it's mostly people wandering around, so you don't get the car noises and, you know, things like that. That seems pretty nice, because honestly, it's cars that drive me the most insane. Cars and big trucks. Ooh, Muffy's hanging out with, Marina. Didn't think I'd see you here at Marina's place. Why not? She's a cutie. Marina seemed like super grinny lately. I think she's planning something, Nightshade. I mean, she might be. You and come in and join Muffy, tall nut. If only I'd known I was gonna have company drop like this. Could've made some fried ice cream. It's fine. You're good. Make Muffy a treat. I mean, you got time to make her a treat. She'll probably be hanging out forever. So I think I just saw my light flicker. That might have been a blink my brain just didn't recognize, though. I kind of hope it was. Because as much as my recording would be safe, because of how I record, I would still have to manually remix off of the MKV file, the MP4. And I do have a program that does that, but it's still annoying. And honestly, manually remixing it would probably be better overall. Got a big head. Because the file size would be smaller. Alright, I already got this page open. This is going to take me longer than normal. Let's go statues first. Because if it is the statue, I know I don't already have the big head. Where is big head? Alright, big head. What's different? I don't see what's different. Alright, let's... Give me a closer look, because this gives a different angle. Well, he certainly doesn't look like he's smiling, and that's apparently... He's supposed to look neutral. He looks pretty neutral to me. So... Gonna buy the statue. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But... I don't know. I can't tell. I'm looking at the two pictures on the Animal Crossing World Guide, and I can't see. They literally have a circle around what I should be looking for, and I don't see a difference. So, I don't know, man. That one seems evil on Nintendo's part. But, yeah, like, I'm not even overly bothered by, like, at night, just seeing all the extra people out wandering around. Like, that's fine. Most people at night stick to themselves, you know. You do occasionally get the kind of people who just randomly give you a job offer, but, you know, even they're fine. Bit strange, but fine. Scarecrow. Spooky, scary scarecrow. But yeah, it's mostly just like the cars. It is rather funny how it's pretty obvious, at least to me. I don't know if it is to other people, when a few of the police vehicles in my city are driving by, or like approaching, because they're electric, and it's a big city, but this is Nova Scotia. It's still the middle of nowhere. So, like, it's pretty obvious, because you can hear the motor whine as they're driving. And, like, they obviously do not sound like a standard car. No pants. Nothing today, girls. Yeah, nothing caught my eye. It's basically 8 p.m. It's Monday, back to the fabric mines. I mean, it's Sunday for me, but I get what you're saying. As if you ever leave them, you little worker bee. Little booper snoot. I was gonna see if there was any pants before I visited Gala, so I could model the career jacket for her, but I'm not gonna barge into her house wearing no pants. Just a jacket. She's crafting. What you making? She's kind of preoccupied just now. What you making? Spooky arch. Hey, I'll be able to make my own spooky arch. I'd love to learn how to make my own spooky arch. Bam. Yawning. I shouldn't be yawning. I just got up. Though that's literally how humans work. We yawn when we first wake up. Because we still feel tired. So our body is like, we better let everybody know we're still tired. Choo-choo! Into my place. Let's chat. You know what I totally love? Music shows on TV. There's all kinds to watch. Everyone on Love Star sings. You guessed it, love ballads. Screech Along is so metal. And everyone has the best hair. Beep Boop Deep Doop has all the best dance music. Why would that be dance music? Jump around my living room whenever it's on. Fancy freestyling is where the rap stars of tomorrow make their debut. I can't rap very well, but I always try. These new shows, I get to hear new music, and I get even more inspired to be a superstar. If I ever get the chance to be on that one, I'd dance and sing. Say, DJ, start a song, and then I'd be singing all like, good. See, I've got to sign up for dance lessons. Need to get on that. I mean, do you really? I mean, someone went to the Olympics with no dance experience, so, you know. Which, I don't know the whole situation around that. But I can't help but feel that, especially where it was like breakdancing or something, isn't breakdancing supposed to be weird and different? Like, isn't that the whole point of it? And wouldn't telling someone who is attempting to breakdance, no, you're not doing the moves right, isn't that a bit counterproductive to the whole medium of it? Maybe that's just me, but I feel like, just maybe, that was a message being sent that, you know, breakdancing as a whole has become too rigid. I mean, really, dance in of itself seems to have become way too rigid. I mean, it's a expression. It's how you express yourself. So, any sort of saying, no, you don't do it like that, seems wrong unless you're directly copying someone else's dance. Which maybe I'm the strange one here again, But I feel like if you're an Olympic-level dancer, you shouldn't just be copying what everyone else has already done. That doesn't sound like a way to earn a gold medal. You know, as long as you want. My salsa's your salsa. Now, your salsa's your salsa. Trying to stay chill with so much on my plate, you know? I love coleslaw. Eat it for breakfast, morning snack, brunch, late morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, evening snack, dinner, night snack, bed snack, late night snack, dark times, dinner, and spooky time snacks. That was my favorite food. Somehow I'm getting tired of it. I don't understand. What if I start hating what I love? That's a real problem. I just need to eat a little less of it. Just, you know, stop waking up with your alarms through the night to eat more of it, and you'll be great. Because that's why you're disliking it. Because you're waking up through the night to munch. Sky! Good evening to you. Don't you love an evening walk, Airmail? I do! This makes it our best day ever. I'm certainly gonna try. Oh, she's right back to singing. But, yeah. I will fully admit I don't know enough about that sort of stuff to be anywhere close to even an educated opinion. But, like, I feel like it would fall into the same sort of camp as, like, turn this recipe. We'll talk to Diva. Hey. Zoops! Feeling psyched, Queen. Chat with me! Just buy some time with a new Baked Alaska recipe. What's that face for? I don't overly know what Baked Alaska is. Maybe that would be what it's for. I've always heard people talk about that, and I have no idea what that is. But, like, I'm just going off of, like, what I do know of, like, figure skating, stuff like that. Where, like, yeah, they'll perform some established moves, but they try to do them in ways and sequences that have never really been done before, or have only been done in super challenging ways. And they'll generally try to mix things up with their own unique spin to get attention, because, you know, if everyone's just doing the exact same thing, and everybody does it equally as well, then how do you even pick who won? You know? But if everyone except, like, one team does things mostly the same way, and that one team does that new cool-looking stuff really good, well, now you've got a winner. Because you just impressed people, and that should be the whole point. As video games can teach people, the moment you put a point total on something is basically the moment where some moves get completely ignored, even if they might be impressive or hard to perform moves. Like, think like Tony Hawk's games. There are so many possible skateboarding moves that you can pull off in those games. You'll almost never see somebody pull off, like, half of them, at least, because other moves just simply give more points easier. Which then creates safe, min-maxed performances that, and everyone will be doing the same performances because they just want to get the most points they can get with the least risk they can take. Man, one-handing this with my right hand is not easy. The controller, not the cup. I mean, drinking from a cup with my right hand is also not easy. But, you know. But, yeah. Can you tell I can't think of much to ramble about today? Because I haven't really done anything. I didn't even do much last night. I've been poking at Azure Lane. Like, that's really about it. Which, I know, for folks who've watched me a while, know that that means my brain hasn't been firing on all cylinders lately, and yeah, it really hasn't been. Not helped by just how tired I've been. It's hard for me to do things when I'm tired, and when my brain is just not making them feel good juices. And when it combines them, that gets kind of extra bad. Because then, you know, I can't think of the things to do, and my brain's not making the feel-good juices. And where I overslept today, I got a lot of crap I need to get done when I'm done recording this. Like, I need to do up my exercise for today. Need to do up my Duolingo, which I should have just done last night, but I didn't. I'm almost on a 110-day streak. I'm on such a long streak that it's like, I don't even, like, every milestone, like, go, yeah, anymore, because I've gotten, like, I'm past 100 days. What's 105? You know, what's 110? Maybe at, like, 125, I'll be like, yeah, I did it. But, like, even that feels small. Wait, I didn't buy my candy today. Need to go buy that. Is my exercise for today gonna even be... core? Oh, no. Oh, today's an upper body day. Okay. Oh, I did already buy my candy for today. Sorry, boys. I completely forgot about that. So, yeah, upper body, arms, and core. And I can already tell from the thumbnail of that one that reverse planks are involved. I don't want to do reverse planks. Nobody ever wants to do reverse planks. Okay, I probably wouldn't mind reverse planks if my upper body was a bit stronger. Like, I can hold a reverse plank for about 10-15 seconds. Usually, in Chloe's exercises, you're supposed to hold them for 20 to 30. So I'm about halfway there. And, like, I can't help but feel I'd be having so much of an easier time doing these if I weighed about as much as she did with, like, my same muscles. Because, like, yeah, I'm sure it would be a lot easier to lift, like 100, 120 pounds instead of near enough 200. You know, I am significantly heavier. And I imagine most people doing Chloe's exercises are significantly heavier than Chloe is. Which is where planks tend to be the most hated thing. And any video that has planks in it, there's going to be a top comment going, ah, yes, planks, my most hated thing. Like, it's, yeah. They're not fun. I mean, they're a good exercise. Man, are they not fun. I caught a rock. My luck on fishing is terrible today. I do still have another couple beaches to go look at. Make sure we don't have Gulliver. We haven't seen Gulliver in forever. Which tells me I did miss him a few times. Because it has been a long time. This will probably be a sea bass. No, come on, cast. Cast. There we go. But, yeah. And I'm gonna get on that, like, basically as soon as I'm done recording here. And I know what some people might be thinking of, like, well, why don't you wake up a bit first? Biology, mostly. Like, oh, Pinky be thinking. So, Muffy and me, we totally fought the other day about who has better fashion. I mean, it's me. Still, I want to make up, so I got Muffy a Prezi, but I don't have, you know, the guts to deliver it. Maybe do it for me? You know, you two really shouldn't fight over fashion. Especially where you're on opposite ends of the spectrum. Muffy's goth, you're, like, kawaii. I mean, I can go deliver this. Double check along this beach. Basically do that. But yeah, basically, if you did not know this, for guys, basically what helps induce muscle growth and... Okay, yeah, this is... What helps induce muscle growth, as well as, like, you know, basically make us more able to exercise is our internal testosterone levels. Testosterone. I could say that word. Our internal Toblerone levels. Well, as the day goes on, our Toblerone level decreases. So, that's why a lot of guys will exercise, basically, early morning. They'll wake up, get dressed, go to the gym. You know, that sort of thing. Hey. Thanks, Steven. 1 second. You could have stayed on your stool. So, how's it going, Nightshade? Delivery time! For Muffy. Wait, it's from Pinky. What does she want? Okay, here goes. Oh, what? Oh yeah, this is nice. I wondered what I'd look like in a tropical cut and sew tank. Try it on. I will look away. I don't know what she's saying. I'm looking away. I can't listen without my glasses. Oh, that does not look... nah, I'm sorry. No. It's fine, just... It's not you. I don't know which of these to go with, because I don't want her wearing that. It does not fit. It's not her colors. Not really. Yeah, you are you. Can apologize with the best. Sort of playing peacemaker. Painting set. Alright, neat. Yeah, that did not look good. Pinky, what are you thinking? I mean, the thing is, that probably would have looked fine on Pinky. Because it would fit her colors better, but that did not fit Muffy. And if Sheep still wore scarves instead of, like, proper shirts, I imagine that also would have fit better. But, yeah. That's why I want to get to my exercise, basically, as soon as I can. I'll probably go, like, make up my boost and then... get to my exercise. Hey, thanks for giving Muffy that gift. So, like, what was Muffy? Ooh. Looks like this will blow over thanks to your help. I just didn't bother telling Pinky that she didn't wear it, I guess. Well, she did try it on, but just it didn't work out. We'll leave it at that. It didn't work out. It would be kind of neat if, like, yeah, it's just these. If you could basically, like, open a present box to see what's in it and then replace it with a more fitting gift if, like, you've got one. And then if you don't have basically a replacement gift, that's when, you know, like, if you don't fix the present by putting something new into it, then they get upset. I feel like that would be better so you could more control who gets what and then, like, you know. But even then, like, I imagine that could cause some dramas. You know, you put something else in the present, and then they go to that other animal and they're like, hey, thanks for this thing that I really liked from the gift. And they're like, but I didn't give you that. And then they're like, oh, it was the island representative who did it. And then they both get mad at you. So that wouldn't actually be good. Trying to think. I think I'm out of things to even remotely ramble about today. So I'm gonna pop squat right here because it's been pretty rare that we actually sit here at the nice little table with the music playing. And I think that's gonna be it for today. I thank you all very much for watching this very rushed to get together episode. And hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow where hopefully I'll either record it before I go to sleep or I'll at least wake up at a reasonable time because the sleep bank already collected its debt. See you all then.